Welcome to the English Bridge Union's From Classroom to Clubroom presentation. Our aim is to help all bridge clubs transition new bridge players seamlessly from their beginner courses into regular club bridge sessions. At the EBU, we are committed to helping bridge clubs around the country ensure longevity, and one way that we can do this is by helping clubs like yours improve the conversion rates of new players into regular club members. This will boost your membership and at the same time increase enjoyment levels for existing members. This transition can be quite difficult, especially for small clubs, so we have included some suggestions that other clubs have found successful. Throughout this presentation, we will provide helpful strategies and real-life examples from clubs who have successfully transitioned their beginners into the regular clubroom sessions. We will offer tips on how to make new players feel at ease and welcome as they continue along their bridge journey. We will cover things like the typical new player's journey from beginner lessons to becoming an active club member. We will look at the different types of transition sessions that could work at your club and how to personalize your approach with new players. We will also cover the many resources that are available to you as a club to help transition your new members and how to access them either through the EBU website or the various online platforms. Let's have a look at the typical new player journey from classroom to clubroom. Often, new players move straight from their beginner lessons into supervised play in the form of gentle duplicate sessions where they are free to ask questions. From there, they ultimately move on to the regular duplicates as they build their confidence. Let's take a look at how long this new player journey typically takes. This transition period can take anywhere from 12 weeks to 12 months. As we want to concentrate on improving these conversion levels, we suggest that as a club, you set a target to help all new players find a suitable club session as soon as possible. It is important that all club members are aware of the importance of being friendly to new players and how that might look at the table. We want this process to be as seamless as we can make it to build confidence levels and at the same time help new players feel welcome and part of the bridge community. After completing their beginner course, it's natural for novices to experience some trepidation, so a friendly reception is vital. All members should be friendly, enthusiastic, and patient. Encourage them to voice any questions or doubts at the table. Sharing a discussion with the group can build confidence as they will hear similar concerns about the card play and bidding process. Let's take a moment to acknowledge an initiative from the Nottingham Bridge Club. They created and distributed a guide for beginners to help new members feel comfortable at the table and transition into the main club room. One of the main challenges new players face as they progress is learning the specific protocols and card play behaviors that are particular to bridge. This is a great example of something your club could do for the less experienced players. So, what are the benefits of becoming a regular club member? Firstly, they will benefit from many new friendships they will make at the tables and gain a sense of belonging at the club. Also, bridge is a game of strategy which provides opportunities for regular mental exercise as each hand is a new puzzle. They will gain automatic membership of the EBU, allowing them access to various bridge resources, including the EBU magazine and diary, master points, and access to the member-only pages on the EBU website. It is important to emphasize these benefits as a club to your potential new members. You could do this by including the information in a welcome email sent to new players immediately following the beginner course. Or you could incorporate these points in the last few beginner lessons of their course and answer any questions potential new members may have. Let's talk about how to set up and run the supervised play sessions that naturally follow on so well from the beginner courses. Firstly, it's a good idea to run them at the same time that you held the beginner course. If the timing has already proven to work for them, it means they are familiar with the club location and travel arrangements. Have a think about running both day and nighttime sessions if possible, as some people have trouble driving at night, particularly in country areas. Others work during the day, so an evening would work best for them. We understand not all clubs have the facilities or manpower to run both, so this is where you can call on your local county association to help you find suitable alternatives for players that require help finding a session that works for them. Many clubs run their gentle duplicate sessions at the same time as their regular duplicates. This can be run in the same room if you have space. This allows the beginners to feel less isolated. It familiarizes them with the feel of the duplicate session and can remove some of the fear to help them integrate into the club. Players can see for themselves the pace and atmosphere, so the transition seems less daunting. Some suggestions for beginners are Chicago, supervised or gentle duplicate sessions. It's all about integration and welcoming new players as they practice their bridge game. Why don't you ask your existing club members to lend a hand in these supervised sessions? Maybe offer them a free duplicate session in return for them helping less experienced players and answering any questions they may have. This familiarizes new players with the individual club members so that when they do move up to play at the regular tables, they already know a few friendly faces. It also ensures the smooth running of the supervised session, as there will be enough sets of ears for those typical early stage questions. The Churchdown Bridge Club came up with the idea of offering a coloured card system during supervised play where each individual may ask a certain number of questions per session. This encourages new players to think for themselves and start to make decisions at the table. You could also run a pre-session tutorial for around 15 minutes before each session covering familiar topics. Always set up your gentler sessions with fewer boards than you would in a regular duplicate. Aim for around 12 to 16 boards per session. If some players are a bit faster at some tables, you can allow them to play some random hands as they wait for the slower players. Always allow adequate refreshment breaks for beginners to relax and reset. Bridge involves a steep learning curve, requiring high levels of concentration, and a break is appreciated between hands to chat with other players, gather their thoughts, and compare notes. Gloucester Bridge Club suggests that during supervised sessions, you can actually split the room into those that want support and those that just want to play. This allows the more confident beginners to start the transition to independent play. If you have new players in the same room as the regular players, you may want to run a handicapped session. Beginners play as part of the regular field, then a special handicapped score adjustment is applied by the scoring program when uploaded onto the system. This allows less confident players to play alongside regular players and compare their scores in a fairer way. Alternatively, you can also use an appendix tables system, which allows novices to play the same boards and be scored together with the experienced players. Although everyone is playing in the same room, only the experienced players' scores are uploaded to the EBU. It also allows the novices to play fewer boards in order to keep up. This appendix tables system works for clubs large and small, and detailed instructions on the appendix table and handicap methods are available on the EBU website. Let's talk about how to personalize your approach for each new player. People of all ages and backgrounds learn to play bridge, so it's very important that we understand how to make everyone feel welcome and at home at your club. Firstly, we should always be warm and welcoming to all new players, as we have one chance to make a good impression and want their experience to be a positive one. One idea is to match new players with a mentor, a more experienced player from your club who is willing to talk through the hands. This builds trust and self-confidence and offers them a chance to discuss anything they are unsure of one-to-one. Invite the learners to club social events. Extend an invitation when you are having special events or holiday celebrations. The North Allerton Bridge Club did this successfully, and it is a chance for new players to meet friends and feel more at home at the club. It's important that we recognise that the future of bridge is dependent on increasing our memberships, and being professional and friendly in our approach will help us towards that aim. One of the ways we can do that is to ask for feedback regularly. You could do this via suggestion boxes, member surveys, or just making the time during sessions to chat with new players, and always respond promptly and in person if possible to any inquiries. It's also important to share feedback and comments with other club staff members. You can offer individual support from the teachers or other members at the club. This could be in the way of face-to-face one-on-one discussions, phone calls, or advice over email. It is also a good idea to brief your experienced members to be tolerant and forgiving of the new players as they settle in. Here's a tip for seating new players in the gentle or regular duplicate sessions. Always try to place them east-west when using Mitchell movements so that they are free of any responsibility or worry about the scoring machines or bridge mates. This allows them to concentrate purely on the play until they gain more confidence at the tables. Let's go through the various resources that are available to you as a club to help you transition your new players. It's a good idea to take the new players through the EBU website and show them how to navigate it. Show them how to access the My EBU page, explain the contents of the new player welcome pack, help them understand their EBU ranking, and the various other resources that are available on the EBU website. In addition, you could take new players through your own Bridge Club's individual Bridge Web's website during one of the lessons. Perhaps you could share your screen or offer a Zoom call to show them where to find things like the session calendar or how to access their results. Have you seen the new condensed EBU transition course, which is now available on the updates page of the EBU website? Click on Managing Clubs, then Transition Course to find the link. It is a single PowerPoint presentation for counties or clubs to introduce existing bridge players to duplicate bridge. The online platform BBO, or Bridge Base Online, has some excellent programs including practice hands, where you can play against the robot and see a post-hand analysis. The No Fear Bridge website also has some great teaching material and is worth having a look at. Tell your new players that most online bridge platforms let them register and set up a profile for free where they can start playing practice hands. Help new players navigate these sites to become familiar with their layout. We hope that this presentation has given you some practical ideas and key takeaways to help you transition beginners into regular Bridge Club members. Remember, we have one chance to convert beginners into regular players, and one negative experience may mean they decide not to progress. Remember to be warm and welcoming to all new players, as their feelings are paramount and trepidation is natural. Creating stepping stone sessions from the classroom to the regular duplicate sessions has proven to be very effective, and there are many different ways clubs of all sizes can achieve this. Finally, please do reach out to the Club Liaison Officer at the EBU or your local county bridge association if you would like some more advice on how to transition your new players into becoming regular Bridge Club members.